Hey, what's up, man? Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Matchmaker. All right, so I'm gonna start the video off with this, bro. This is how I kind of feel at this moment. You know what I'm saying?
You won't be this good every year. You won't be this good every year. You won't. And so while you have an opportunity, which one of y'all gonna let us down? Which one of y'all gonna let us down? If I was you, I would maximize this moment. I'll maximize this moment. I'm
All right, so the reason I played that, man, because I work pretty hard to make sure that some of us get the exposure, the information, right? Create the opportunity for us to do bigger and better things. And the thing about it is people don't want it. My culture don't want it. The things that these people charge thousands of dollars to do, I brought it to y'all free. And people ain't appreciate it. They didn't cherish it. A lot of people didn't come. All these things. Even if you don't like me, that would have been an opportunity for you guys to have whatever question that you needed to be asked. You feel what I'm saying? And so today, man, I'm gonna be talking about the AYF. I'm gonna be talking a little bit about the Brick City stuff. I heard that the coach, couple coaches from Brick City, end up going to the Miami Garden Ravens. So that's what I seen. So I don't know what that means. I don't know why they end up breaking up now. I think they already knew that they weren't gonna be able to go to no nationals. So they probably did it now. But the question that I asked, if they end up breaking up, what was the purpose of telling the kid that he can no longer play? Like, what would be the purpose? Won't y'all just break up? Like, is there did somebody have to specifically tell the kid that he is no longer playing for the team if they all going to break up anyway? I just find that funny. If that was true, that's if it was true. You feel what I'm saying? But man, yesterday I had a really good live. A lot of people missed out on some great information, great opportunity to ask any questions that you had suggestions about. But it's spill milk because y'all can either go watch the playback, but that's dope. So we got some AYF. We got some AYF smoke, and they looking good. I'm not gonna lie to you. AYF got some teams. APA Trench was good. AYF got some teams, man. I'm kind of liking what I see with the AYF. They got a couple teams. Let me see if I. No, that's not it. Oh, that's not it. Here it go right here. All right, so they got the Miami Garden Ravens. I guess they're gonna go for two. They got the OG Ducks. They got the North Philly Blackhawks. They got the Raisin Havoc. They got the Beast End. So I thought Havoc was going to the YNC. So I guess they just gonna go play in the AYF. So Beast End. They got the Top Dogs, St. Louis Track Hawks, Air, Apex, right? They got Brick City Lions from New Jersey, and they got the DMVU. So they got some smoke, man. And to be honest, when I'm looking at this right here, I think I should do a bracket. Let me know if y'all feel like I should do a bracket. If so, I would definitely do the bracket for the AYF. I ain't biased. I rock with everybody. I got, as y'all can see, I got tagged in this by my guy, Sports Fanatic. All right, so the team that look like they can win this whole thing to me is just me, right? Is because this is what 10U, right? Hold on, let me see, 12U. Hold on, what age group is this one? Oh, this 11U. All right, so this is 11U. All right, so I think we gotta probably like a 4 or 5 peat with the Miami Garden Ravens. I think they'll win it. I don't see no team really even giving them any type of resistance for this one. So I think the Miami Garden Ravens can actually win this one, and they should win it. Because if they don't win it, then yeah, they definitely fell short for this season. So I would like to say the Miami Garden Ravens should definitely win this one. But Do they got some resistance? That's the whole thing. And to be honest, it don't look like it. Even though I like the DMVU, right? They not as stacked as the Miami Garden Ravens. Even though I like Havoc, I don't think that they give any resistance. So that's just me, man. I'm looking forward to see what it brings. I'm looking forward to see what type of teams actually bring the smoke. I see that the OG Ducks is in there, and I don't believe that the OG Ducks should be in there. You know what I'm saying? But North Philly Blackhawks, as we already know, great organization. Even though we give them a lot of smoke, they still a great organization. I like the team. Um, but I don't think that they give any resistance. So the team that I feel like that can give the most resistance is Beast In. And the reason why I say that is because I believe when it comes to the football aspect, right? Beast In can actually pass the ball. And I think if you ask me, that's where the Miami Garden Ravens, that's where they lack at. They got a beast of a line. They line is really good. But when it comes to um when it comes to like the secondary, I don't think they got the best secondary. Hey, what up, What up, Coach Tim? Butch was good. Andre, appreciate you being in here. But yeah, I don't think when it comes to the Miami Garden Ravens, I think they're a really good team. They got a great up front. But when you talk about the secondary, they allowed a team like Twin City, a person that's not known for their offense. They let Twin City have a good passing game versus them. So if you allow Twin City to have a good passing game versus y'all, then there's a problem because they're not known for that. They're known for being downhill. They're known for power runs and stuff like that. So I see them having a lot of trouble, having a lot of problems, you know what I'm saying, versus a Beast In. Now, the last two times that I did see Beast In offense, they couldn't dial it up, right? It was disconnected. Their line was disconnected. I don't understand what was going on in the moment when they played at in Atlanta versus MCU and when they played versus Terrence City. No, yeah, Terrence City. They wasn't able to score the ball like that. I think they scored maybe once or twice, but that's not the Beast In that I know. I'm knowing Beast In for being a high power offense. Even they scored like 2 or 3 touchdowns versus the Eagles. So that's the team that I see giving Miami Garden Ravens the most trouble. I'm gonna just be flat out honest with y'all. But it's playoffs. Some people got more experience than others. So therefore, if they're not ready and if they're not used to the pressure of playing in a playoff, then I think that you're gonna have a lot of teams basically get upset. And the other team that people need to watch out for is Air, even though that's the team that the Oakland Dynamites beat, even though they there, that's a team that people need to watch out for. You know what I'm saying? They are a really good team. So, man, that's that. But Havoc is good. Brick City, okay. I'm not really just, that head over heels about it. But yeah, man, those are the teams that I feel like DMVU is good, but those are the teams I feel like give you the most that would give somebody like the Miami Garden Ravens the most resistance. You know what I'm saying? Columbus Knight, I seen them, had a chance to see them out of South Carolina. Don't think they'll be able to do it or get it done. So I think this should be a breeze for the Miami Garden Ravens. You know what I'm saying? For the Sweet 16. So everybody else will basically be playing for second place. If you ask me, I don't see nobody beating them. But if Miami Garden Ravens still play in the YNC, I would tell you this: they for sure not gonna win it. Now I don't know if they only playing in AYF, but I heard that they were supposed to be playing in the YNC, and I'm seeing a couple teams like Beast End that was also supposed to be playing in the YNC, playing in the AYF. So I'm not even familiar or sure with what's going on. But I can tell you this. I can tell you this. The most smoke for 11U when it comes to football is definitely at the YNC. And then AYF got some ages that's better than the YNC. So, each age varies. But I think if the Miami Garden Ravens really want to um, challenge themselves, then they will play in the YNC versus the number one team like the Eagles, play versus the Terrence Cities, or play versus the Montgomery what is it? Montgomery Cardinals. Like those type of teams, you want to play versus them. Get your bite back versus Terrence City, because they've been having it for a long time on the chain. So that's somebody that y'all will want to make sure that y'all play, so y'all can show them preseason was a fluke. It's a difference between now and preseason. Everybody know that part. You feel what I'm saying? But there's another clip that I want to play, because I kind of got like a message, man. Like I'm a little bit disappointed, man, that y'all didn't show up for me yesterday, man. Like I had the lady come here, man. She charged, like, I mean, she ain't charged me, but like they charge thousands, not her in particular, but for the information that I give y'all. All they do is seminars for y'all to go. They charge thousands of dollars. I got it to y'all for free, man. And then nobody really show up like that. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the ones that y'all show up to, that's the one that didn't get showed up. But shout out for those who did, man. But I want to play this by Darian.
We don't have no dreams of getting bigger. You see the Arabs, they bring their kids up in the store and teach them. And guess what? Them dudes running their stores. The Chinese people do the same thing. Us, we okay. All we gotta do is find out a quick scheme, and we gonna hold on to that bitch and not pass it on. The Spanish people live in 5 people in the house, 5 families in the house, and got Mercedes with an A1 credit. They don't care about pushing their kids out in the world. Us in the black community, we really don't be having dreams. Not all of us have dreams and aspirations of accomplishing anything down the road, and we pass it on to our kids. That's why they hold on to this shit in the streets that they think is cool.
All right, so that was my guy Darian from the Seal. I appreciate him for those words, but here's where I'm gonna tie it into. I'm gonna tie it into last night. When you talk about people that don't appreciate things, the reason why I think this is the case, man, we got a opportunity to be millionaires, and I think that we're dropping the ball. And I think that this is the moment where people that don't know certain things, they should be out there, trying to learn it. I think, in my personal opinion, and I'm thinking about being a coach. As a coach, one thing that I will assure you is that I will be maximizing exposure for your kid. And that means that I'll be reaching out to every media outlet out there. Okay, I'll be putting them on, put my kids on. I'll be asking them to play them. Right, I'll always post my kids. That's that. The other thing that I would do, I would be seeking information. I will seek information. Like yesterday, the lady just told us about a lot of things that actually goes on when it pertains to getting NIL deals, things to look out for, things that you should do in order to make sure that you guys are not stuck in certain type of NIL deals that she don't even deem as NIL deals, like perpetuities, all those things. We didn't show up, my guys. Oh my God. Like now, I don't really even expect too many people to stay in here, because people don't like hearing information. But I got to do what I got to do, which is I got to get these babies the maximum opportunity as possible. Some people looking to figure out ways to get money from them. I'm looking out ways to put money in these babies' pockets. Okay? So that's why you should support this channel, because this channel right here is going to create and find ways to make sure that your kids get some money in their pockets. You feel what I'm saying? And like I say, some people don't like it. People lead the life. I notice that every time I talk about anything that advance our culture, people leave. They don't stay for that. It doesn't resonate. You know what I'm saying? People don't trust people. But take yourself out of it and think about the kids. That's why I've been saying this year you got coaches who unwilling to come to lives because they don't want to. They don't see a benefit for them to come to a live. Yes, it's a great benefit for you coming to our lives. What is the benefit? Oh, you can learn something that's life-changing. Like yesterday, you will know how to start, what to do in order to attract people that give out NIL deals. But instead, every time I'm talking about ways to get money for these kids, guess what? People leave. People don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we're going to talk sports probably about 80 to 90% of the time. But guess what? It's bigger than sports. Whether y'all want to believe it or not, some of y'all, this sports is still tied to business. And the problem that I have is most of the time, instead of the kid or the player getting the money, it's always the people that's in the NFL, the colleges, the high school, always benefiting off your kid. So why wouldn't y'all come to the live? Some of y'all. That's why it was important, because I want to take it from the power from people like agents who've been raping y'all. Pilling y'all, who've been pillaging y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because the lack of knowledge, right? Y'all see how many athletes go broke. So why wouldn't you get the information? Is my point, right? So, like, hey man, I appreciate every last one of y'all that tune into our lives, because without y'all, it can't be possible. But certain things, man, like you see, I don't ask people to just, hey man, you gotta come to this live. I don't do that. I ask you to come to the live, but this one in particular, it was important, man. That was the one where I wanted everybody to show up and show out, man. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully y'all go do the playback. He says, yeah, you can do. Okay, he said, yeah, you could do a bracket. Says do a 10U AYF bracket. Okay. I need what's the teams for the 10U? He says Raven doing both YNC AYF. They locked in with YNC. I saw Clayton and Jonah the other day. Okay, MGR walks through that bracket. Yeah, facts. I definitely think MGR is gonna walk through that bracket. It's too easy if you ask me. Like I said, the only team that can really give them any resistance is like a team like Beast End. And that's because where the Miami Garden Ravens is weak, they're strong, which is the passing game. So that's just my personal opinion. Is that I still think there should be a cap on the kids. You can't have coaches doing this for free. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. It shouldn't be a cap on kids because there's not a cap on the company of how much money they able to make money off of the kids. So just like the NBA, I disagree with, right? When they put a cap on a salary for how much a player can make and all that stuff, I disagree with that. You know why? Because they don't put a salary cap on how much billions that the owner can make. See, the thing about it is when people tell me silly things like, man, why would I give Stephen Curry a $500 million because he just made you 3 or 4? That $500 million that you just gave Stephen Curry, it made you 3 or 4 billion. So that's why you can give somebody like that. And then people kills me when they tell me that, oh man, what you call him ain't worth this. Okay, let me ask you this. As an owner, if the players don't show up, the fans don't show up, how much money would you make then? Nothing, right? So the players is the one that's actually making you the money. Their jersey sales, them being on the court, the people want to come to see them. Okay, so you making money off jerseys, you making money from TVs, right? TV deals, revenue. You making money uh, um, from fans coming to watch them. You making money from them buying beers. You making money for them buying nachos. You making money for them doing a lot of things pertaining to that league. So when people tell me that an athlete is not worth a certain amount of money, I beg to differ, because without them, you ain't putting nothing in those seats. Nothing. He said, yeah, that's when they should tune in the most. Don't want their kids to get money. Exactly. Day, where you been, man? Says you got to think about kids' safety. I mean, safely. Or is that safety? I think it means safety. You got to think. I'm thinking about it. Yes, Day, merch, everything. So when people tell me that athletes it is not worth the amount of money that they get, I ask you, when Damian Lillard was getting all that money, playing for the Portland Trailblazers, and it still was packed, and it still was sold out. You still had fans coming. You still had fans buying them merch and all that other stuff, right? And then saying that he ain't worth that. Okay, take him out of the equation. What had their attendance been doing since then? Not much of anything, right? So when players bring butts to the seats, that means a lot, because you got courtside seats that's worth thousands of dollars, all that. You feel what I'm saying? So the players is well deserving of all that money. You feel what I'm saying? He says, with the money come jealousy from his teammates. See, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Nobody really got to know that you're getting a lot of money from your deals, unless you talking. Like, unless you sitting up there telling your business. And I don't think no kid is getting jealous. Now, you talk about some jealous. I've seen coaches get jealous of the kids. I definitely seen that. I ain't seen no kid really get jealous of no kid. I seen kids want little things like shoes and stuff like that when other kids get it, but they not going to be jealous because your information, your income will not be exposed like the NFL players. It would not do that. Okay. Point in case, you had somebody like my guy Honey Badger, who's been doing his thing. He ain't ever told nobody how much they make or anything. You know what I'm saying? Kids was not jealous of them. If anybody jealous, it might be the adults. Kids ain't thinking about that. They happy to be playing with somebody who's doing that. And point in case, my guy Sweet Feet out there, what is Sweet Feet number? I think number 2 or something like that. Doing his thing. Got his own clothing. Make sure y'all go support him if y'all can. Sweet Feet. Okay? Doing his thing. None of his people jealous of him. None of them. But he's doing his thing and selling merch, doing that, doing what he's supposed to. See, they're not able to keep track of how much money you making unless you're boasting and telling people, oh, y'all broke. Oh, y'all not getting NILs. Oh, y'all not doing this. That's the only time jealousy kick in, unless your coach is the one that's jealous. Unless it's a coach. And I've seen coaches be jealous. I have taken pictures for hundreds of players, and the players never got the pictures, but certain ones did, because either they got a problem with their mama or was jealous of the players. That's how it been. He said they got to think about how many people won't go to a game just because one player not playing. Nobody is going to the Lakers game if LeBron not playing. Facts. They don't want to see no AD. That's why they gave LeBron James all that money. They gave him that money because, hey, we get what they tell him. They said, for you to sign again, we're willing to sign Bronny James. And what did they do? They signed Bronny James. And what happened? Oh, they getting billions again? Oh, so it was a financial business decision. And Butch, I disagree. You know, you my guy, but I disagree with you. Because if the kid don't make the money, who else gets it? Who makes the money off the kids? So you prefer the companies to make the money off the kids, or do you prefer that the company keep all the that the kids get the money and they do with what they want to do with the money? I rather the kid had the money in their pockets. I rather that. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. He says kids are going to talk. Says their drip parents bling, parents and kids get jealous. Nah, hey, I don't agree with the kid part, but parents definitely get jealous. And then feel like there's favoritism going on, right? Feel certain ways. But I don't think so. But okay, but here's the thing, Butch. So you rather them not get the money, put a cap. Okay, because here's what you're saying. You're saying put a cap on the amount of money that kids can make, right? Now let's just say if there's any jealousy, the jealousy will be that the kid is actually getting money from the companies, right? Now, they're not going to know how much money that this kid getting if they end up getting jealous. They're going to be jealous at the fact that the kid is just getting money. So you mean to tell me that although the kids is worth way more, you should limit the amount of money that he gets, although they're going to be jealous either way. You should put a cap on the amount of money that he gets and then allow the people who already been the blood suckers, to continue to keep the money and still get the benefit, all the whole entire benefit off that. I'm against that. I'm totally against that. So I think before a kid get jealous, it'll push them to want to be in that position. It'll make them go harder, in my opinion, and that's where I'm going with it, because like kids get motivated. They get motivated, and with the right parents, the parents will tell them, "Hey, look, y'all need to make sure that you guys are not flaunting your money to anybody. You need to motivate your child. You need to do that, right? You need to do that." Okay, so he says no NIL deals, make your own brand. What's wrong with NIL deals? What's wrong with NIL deals? Listen, Butch, if you're worth, let's say if you're worth $1 million and the company tell you, Butch, nah, I don't get him the $1 million because let's just get him $5,000, because the kids are going to get jealous of the fact that he's worth the million, but we'll just give him the 5,000. Are you going to be okay with that? I don't think you were. I don't think you would. I don't think you would. Says, do you consider John Jones the pound for pound best fighter of all time? Yes, sir. Definitely John Jones is the GOAT. That man is undefeated, even though he got one loss in the loss column. He won in defeat. So, yes, nobody beats him. Hey, I appreciate that. It says National Sports Chat, the best to ever do it. Appreciate you. Says you can do both and use the NIL platform to push your own brand. Kill two birds with one stone. Hey, Butch, I need answers though. If you are due $1 million and they only give you $5,000 out of that $1 million and they keep the rest, you want to be okay with that? I don't think so, my guy. I definitely don't think so. But that's my 30 minutes. So I'm gonna try to click I'm gonna try to do a 10U AYF. That was asked of me. I just need to know where to go so I can look at their teams that's in the bracket, and then I'll go from there. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's my 30 minutes. I appreciate y'all. I should be on later on tonight. That's all I got for now. Sunday we'll be back on with Fanatic. Man, I think we're gonna do this. We're gonna do a player comparison, and I think y'all gonna like that. But man, I thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all haven't, please go and watch the one that I just did yesterday, right? The one pertaining to NIL deals. I need that to be the most viewed video that we have, because people got to understand that, okay, when they come here, they're gonna get the love and support. If they ain't getting the love and support, then it's gonna be hard for me to get these type of people on here. So man, hey man, I need y'all to go watch and share the last video that we did pertaining to the NIL deals. I'm pretty sure that there's going to be something that you did not know, and that you got somebody that you know that is really good in football or whatever sport that you know is going somewhere. This is information that they need to know as well. So yes, man, I thank y'all. Um, Butch says most child stars are not doing good as adults. That's because they got everything that they want, and parents forgot to stop being parents. So they allow money to allow the child to do whatever that child wanted to do. So it's the parents' fault still. So they're not doing good because the parent. Children don't know, the value of money like adults do. And sometimes the adult put more emphasis on it than, what I'm saying, put more emphasis on it than the child does. The child just want a few toys and stuff like that. The parents want to make the child look luxurious and all that stuff, and it ain't worth it. But that's where I agree with you then, Bush. The parents is the one that probably don't need the money, right? The parents, they need to basically create a hold on, be quiet. They need to create a situation to where the kids is able to save their money, put their money in a pension or something, right? To where the parents, if they able to get some of the money, then kind of like Allen Iverson, right? Allen Iverson end up going broke, but luckily the Adidas put some money aside for him. I believe like 40 plus million. And then when he got a certain age, they gave him the money. Because remember, he was broke. So that's what they should do for the kids. They should put that money aside. You know what I'm saying? And then whatever money that they need to travel with, allow them to take that out, put the rest up to where they can't touch it. So that way, when he turns 18, he knows what to do with his money. And not only that, I think that they should make the kid take a course of how to budget and save and invest money. And then once he complete the course, then give him his money. If they do that, then I would like that idea. But no kid should be cheated out the money that they actually deserve to earn. He said, I don't like when parents see their kids as an investment. Well, hey, but you don't like nobody then, because most of them see their kids as an investment. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got a lot of parents living through their kids. So it is what it is. But hey, y'all be blessed. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, that's my 30 minutes.